guys. The other day my sister brought me a whole bag of limes, and it says seedless limes, but you want to make sure that you when you're using them to check, because most of the time when they say seedless, about 8 times out of 10 I found seeds in this stuff. So I thought, what can I do with them, because I don't drink enough tequila to use them. I don't like key lime pie enough to make pie, so I thought, why not make a jam or a marmalade out of them? So that's what I've decided on, is a marmalade. So the first thing we're going to do, and you want to do this with any, and I mean any, store-bought fruit, because in the store what they do is they put sprayed with a light coat of beeswax, and what that does, it helps keep them from the skin wrinkling too soon, or it helps keep the vegetables and fruit fresher looking. So we're going to wash these really good, and I'm going to let them drain a little bit, and then we'll be right back. Alright, so now we have our limes all nice and clean. So now what we're going to do, if I can keep you in the picture, I have a bowl and I have my pot. I'm going to just slice them straight into the pot, and then the bowl's for scraps. So what you want to do is cut the ends off of each one. Scrap, those will go into the compost pile. And then you want to cut these right down the middle. And maybe they are seedless, I don't see any. Then we're going to cut these at about 1/3 of an inch thick. Ooh, it's strong. I love marmalade. And see, that's about how thick you want them, right there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get these all sliced up, get them in the pot, because I'm sure you guys don't want to see me sit here and go through all 3 pounds of these. So as soon as I get them done, we'll be right back. All right, we're down to the last one. Guys, make sure you have a really sharp knife to do this. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 quart or 1 liter of water. Use a wooden spoon on these, and just make sure that all your limes are in the water. And then we're going to put a lid on this, and we're going to put it on high heat till it starts to boil, and then turn it down on medium with the lid still on it, and we're going to cook this for 1 full hour to soften up the rinds. So I'll be back whenever we're cooking. When it gets to the boil point like this is when you want to let it boil for 1 full hour. Alright guys, we've let it boil for 1 hour, and the skins are really soft. They're still holding their shape, but they're really soft. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to add 6 cups of sugar. And what we want to do is we want to try to get that sugar dissolved before the boil comes back up. I know that seems like a lot of sugar, but if you want good marmalade, you got to do it. This stuff is really good on toast, really good on biscuits. Once we get the sugar melted, what we're going to do is leave the lid off, and we're going to boil this for about another 40 minutes or so. And usually what I do, because of the color of it, I'll add a couple of drops of green food color just to give it a little color. Because if you notice, when the skins boil, they turn yellow, all the green is gone. So, you know, just a little food coloring just to give it eye pleasure. Now while it's boiling its second time, you want to come and stir it a little, because you don't want it sticking and burning to the bottom of your pot. So always make sure that you scrape the bottom of your pot really well. Alright, I think that's melted enough. So now we're just going to let this sit there, let it come back to a boil. Once it starts boiling again, then we want to let it boil for about 40 minutes. See you in a while. Alright, let's see if we can add a couple of drops of green color, see if we can get it to go green. Alright, I put 4 drops. Let's see what color it comes out. Oh yeah, looking good. Okay guys, I'd say we're ready. So let's go ahead and get our camera backed up. See what we're doing. All right, let's get this turned off. Let's get our first jar. It is really hot in here. Now these we're not going to water bath them, so we want to get the lids as tight as we can, and we're going to turn them over. And that's how we're going to leave them for a while, since we're not going to water bath them. Gosh, this stuff is hot. All right, I'll be back whenever I get it finished off. All right, so now all we got to do is flip the jars back over and wait for them to seal, and they're ready for, see, like that one just about sealed right there. They'll have to cool down a lot before they seal, and that way you don't have to give them the, whew, there went one. And here's a little bit that I put in the refrigerator. What do you guys think? Doesn't that look good? Lime marmalade. I got some I got some labels here from Ball, and you just peel off the label and put it on your jar, and you write on it and you put it on your jar and you write on it what it is, and then when you get ready to wash your jar again, the labels dissolve. They disintegrate in water. Pretty cool, huh? Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that. And I hope that you try to make some sometime. So, we'll see you guys later.